The greatest artists like Dylan, Picasso, and Newton risked failure. If we want to be great, we've got to risk it too. Everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you, and you can change it, you can influence it, you can build your own things that other people can use. I would rather gamble on our vision than make a Me Too product. We've got to make the small things unforgettable. Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs and the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them, but the only thing you can't do is ignore them because they change things. They push the human race forward, and while some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius, because the ones who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do. You've got to have a problem that you want to solve, a wrong that you want to right. It has got to be something that you're passionate about, because otherwise you won't have the perseverance to see it through. We don't get a chance to do that many things, and everyone should be really excellent, because this is our life. Life is brief, and then you die, you know, and we've all chosen to do this with our lives. So it better be damn good. It better be worth it. That's been one of my mantras: focus and simplicity. Simple can be harder than complex. You have to work hard to get your thinking clean to make it simple. But it's worth it in the end, because once you get there, you can move mountains. Your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living the result of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of other opinions drown your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. When you're a carpenter making a beautiful chest of drawers, you're not going to use a piece of plywood on the back, even though it faces the wall and nobody will see it. You'll know it's there, so you're going to use a beautiful piece of wood on the back. For you to sleep well at night, the aesthetic, the quality, has to be carried all the way through. My model for business is the Beatles. They were four guys who kept each other's kind of negative tendencies in check. They balanced each other, and the total was greater than the sum of the parts. That's how I see business. Great things in business are never done by one person. They're done by a team of people. Design is not just what it looks like and feels like. Design is how it works. What a computer is to me is the most remarkable tool that we have ever come up with. It's the equivalent of a bicycle for our minds. How does somebody know what they want if they haven't even seen it? Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. Be a yardstick of quality. Some people aren't used to an environment where excellence is expected. Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night saying we've done something wonderful, that's what matters to me. I'm as proud of many of the things we haven't done as the things we have done. Innovation is saying no to 1,000 things. If you keep your eye on the profit, you're going to skimp on the product. But if you focus on making really great products, then the profits will follow. I'm convinced that about half of what separates the successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance. We're here to put a dent in the universe. Otherwise, why else even be here? If you really look closely, most overnight successes took a long time. Let's go invent tomorrow instead of worrying about what happened yesterday. Thank you so much for watching our video. Kindly like, share, and subscribe so you do not miss out on our future content.